Alright guys, so I'm back in La Mata from Madrid. It was a good few days away. We got there's sort of like a religious march with the statues going on down. As such, they block the road off. Happens a few times a year with different events. As you can see, this car's sort of complaining it can't get through. But it can literally drive up this road and go around a different way. Probably come in the top if it wanted to, but never mind. Oh, where is it going now? Is it going to try and squeeze round? No, it's finally turning around. Anyway, so Madrid, great event. I do recommend going to the Mad Cool Festival, which is on every year. This year's we had Iggy Pop, Weezer, Fiddler, Alanis Morissette, Nine Inch Nails, and a lot of others. It was a lot cheaper than the Green Day concert, that was for sure. But still burns through some money quite quick. Spin it around a bit so you can see a bit of the stuff that's going on. Because as you can see, it's holiday season, so it's crazy busy here. Iggy Pop was really good, I've got to admit. Really good performer considering his age. He's obviously got one leg shorter than the other, but really good on stage. And at the start the mic didn't work either, so he made some comedy type sketches. I'll tag it on the end of the video actually. Fiddler were really good as well because they're inside a large tent, so I think the tent was probably about, I don't know, 1,200 people maybe. They're a bit of a punk band if you don't know who they are. Extremely loud, because when we upset he come out. When we come out, he says I can't hear a thing. So that was a good event because we're right at the front as well. So there's a lot of fairly big mosh pit there as well. So that was quite an interesting turn of events. And then with Weezer. Weezer's one of my son's favourite bands. So he was doing the hand signal to the lead singer, River, and the lead singer did the hand signal back to him, and then all this audience went up with it as well. So Ubi was very chuffed with that. The other good thing on that is I managed to catch it on video. So yeah, all in all, a good trip to Madrid. One of the things I will say about Mad Cool is it's like an industrial area where they have the event every year, and the road's like this, so it's very difficult to get anywhere near to drop people off and pick them up. So you look at what they're telling you when they advertise the events, because you will not get anywhere near. I did drop the April and it'll be off on the second night because I went the first night and I thought Alanis Morissette and some of the other bands, more my wife's type of thing, so gave her my ticket. So she went with the second night. The first night, really enjoyed it myself, but even getting back, the taxis were having a nightmare getting through all the police roadblocks everywhere. I mean, I think when they come back the second night, I couldn't pick them up, I couldn't get anywhere near. I got the fourth roadblock and I gave up and said just get a taxi. But then they had about 6 taxis that declined and cancelled because they couldn't get anywhere near either. The first night we walked back. I said, look, you know, we'll go there on, how did we get up there in the end? Oh yeah, we took a taxi up there, and I said, look, we'll walk back because I mean it's about 2.5 hour walk back to the hotel. But it says that it's about 3 in the morning. We'll walk back. If we get so far, we'll get a taxi because sometimes you get really stung. Because I think during the day the same ride was €11, and then during the event it was 24. At Green Day it was 40. So these apps, the Uber apps are all a bloody rip-off. But anyway, supply and demand. But the walk back was interesting because we tagged on to a couple of Spanish people that were heading in the same direction because we were trying to get across the motorway. So we ended up going under this underpass that had a fence across it because they knew how to cut through there, across a farmer's field, and it was a bit like crossing from Mexico. But the good thing is we got so far out onto a residential estate, and then we got a taxi from there, which was about 14 euros cheaper. But also meant we could get one because we're outside of where they're cordoning off all the vehicles. So if I was going to go next year, which I probably will do, I recommend the Holiday Inn. It begins with G, where the area. But the Holiday Inn there, it's an express, fairly simple place, plenty of free parking. The other thing with that is you've got the free parking, and I mean the buffet's not that great in the morning for breakfast, but it is what it is. Rooms are fairly basic, but there's a shopping mall right next to it, and access to other malls aren't far away. It's on a main road to get in and out. So I highly recommend staying there for convenience. Unless you're coming into the city and getting a hotel there, then you're probably paying an extra 150 upwards a day, and then the inconvenience of probably not having your car with you, which you then end up spending on taxis, because we burned through some serious money on taxis when we had the Green Day concert. But anyway guys, that was just a little bit of a quick update, and here comes the La Mata bus, which is blue now for some reason. Is it one of the electric ones? I don't think so. Anyway guys, catch you later.